I was trying to think about what to say about him, and it's incredibly hard to. I don't know what not to say. I wanted to go first so that they would take everything that I wanted to say. But this guy right here, for you guys who know our family, he's one of the best guys that I know, and I'm not saying that just because he's my dad. I'm saying that because he's a true man.
Yes.
Any man who can take care of kids, let alone 4 kids like that, and raise us on his own, that's a huge deal. And he did an amazing job with us. I don't mean to sound conceited, but I think that we're 4 of us. I think the 4 of us are really great kids, and I mean, we didn't really get into trouble. I mean, Sienna did a lot.
See?
Not anymore. She was like an excellent she did, but
then I found Jesus.
I'm still trying to get there. No, but he's just a great dad. For me personally, soccer's pretty much been my life, and he's been my #1 fan. And basketball was a sport that he played, and you know he was always on my sister, so I was glad that he didn't know soccer that well, so he couldn't get me. But yeah, one memory I'll never forget, and I know he knows this very well, was he surprised me for my last college game at Fresno State, and he took a flight to Boise. We were playing in the tournament, and we lost in the championship game. And I was all the seniors. It was my last game ever playing, and all the seniors were wrecked. We were all crying, and he came over to the sideline, and I've never once seen my dad cry. And he was literally crying in my arms, and it was one of the best memories that I've had, because he's always been there to support us in our sports or dancing or music, anything that we've ever done, and it showed the character that he is, and we don't say it enough, but I love you, Dad, and you're freaking awesome.
He is awesome.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm not going to say too much. Shy, so I don't like talking about it.
She's very shy.
I mean, basically, like, it's the same thing she said. I was going to say, when you're a younger kid, you're kind of all about yourself. You don't realize how much your parents do for you. And I think now that I'm getting older, it's really starting to hit me, like, our dad's awesome. He's done so much just to make sure that we have a good life, and he never looks for recognition. Like, he's very, very modest in everything he does, but, I'll be the first to brag about, my dad plays any instrument possible, and just like Grant said, he's very, very supportive. He was always at all my basketball games, like sitting by himself because he doesn't like being with the other parents. Yeah, he yells too much, so I don't think they want to be around. But my dad's amazing. He's very passionate about music, which, me and Jared kind of got the sports genes. Eric and Sienna got the music genes, but, and we won't talk about that. I don't know, I'm sorry I'm doing this, but basically, long story short, he's done so much for us, and I know, like Jared said, we don't say enough, like, how much we really appreciate you, but I think you noticed by how many people showed up today just how special you are. You do so much for us, so this is our way of telling you basically how much we love you. And we just want to make sure you have a good day, because you deserve it.
Okay, I don't even know what's going to come out of my mouth right now because I didn't prepare nothing. But yeah, I don't really even know where to start because otherwise we'll be here for an hour. But daddies, like the girl said, I just want to thank you for just your presence in our lives, for everything that you've done to just encourage us and motivate us and to discipline us, I really appreciate everything that you've done from, being in college. Dad, my credit card bill, I can't pay it. Dad, how many times they have saved me? And then now it's, Dad, do you want to babysit on Friday night? And, he does. He comes and watches the kids. He can handle both of them, puts them to bed and everything. And just, you've been such a big blessing in my life. And there's a story that I had of growing up with my dad, and I was a teenager, and just those high school years. And I remember my friends peer pressured me. They said, hey, why don't you ask your dad if you can borrow your van, his van, and go to Great America? And that's like an hour from where we live, So I asked him, can I take the van and my friends? And he said, no. But he said, you can go to Marine World, that's closer. So I went back to my friends and I said, okay. He said, no. And they said, well, why don't you just tell him that you're going to Marine World, but you're really going to Great America? So I listened to them, I listened to my friends, and I lied to my dad, and I actually pulled him up, He never found out, well, obviously, he never found out. But no, maybe like a couple days later, maybe a week, I don't really remember how long, we were in the car driving, and I just felt so bad, my conscience, I couldn't lie to my dad, we're so close. And so I was in the car, I said, Dad, I have to tell you something. And I said, I lied to you, I went to Great America, and I'm so sorry. I can't keep it in anymore, I just have to tell you the truth. And that was probably the hardest thing that I've ever done, because I remember the look on his face, like he was so disappointed, and he just, the words he said, how am I going to trust you again? I don't feel like I can trust you now. And so for, weeks, months, whenever I would go somewhere, he'd say, are you really going there, or are you going to go somewhere else? And that broke my heart, it did, because I love my dad, and I didn't want to disappoint him. So, different things that he's done in his parenting, I also, want to do with my children. So, I just thank you, Dad, for loving us, for taking care of us, and providing for us, and just, thank you for everything, and happy birthday.
It's called laying down the milk.
I feel so guilty now.
All the things he didn't say. Dang, spell it, just spell it now. Tell the truth.
My dad he's picked me up everywhere, any time of the night. Oh, almost. But one time in particular, I was coming home, and long story short, I had his van full of my friends, and I ran a red light and I pulled over. And long story short, he came to pick me up. And all my friends too. Well, lots of times when I was as young as maybe 13, I would too late to escape home from 2 towns away. They'd call me like 9, in the summer. Alright, Eric. But, more recently, well, other than being able to have the privilege of backing up a really good musician and singer and accordion player and paddler. This guy always wants to drive. I know I don't have insurance, but you learn to endure riding with somebody at tailgates. Someone that fidgets with the radio, even though he doesn't even make an adjustment, it's just to do it. Shifts his weight, left to right. But more recently, one of the more enjoyable things that I shared with my dad is watching the Warrior game. Here in Preston, various players from the Warriors and the opposing team as well. But these little moments that I share with my dad, I never really think about until I can't. I feel guilty. But I just want to hope that I can share these moments for another 16 years. So, cheers to you guys.
Okay, I'm going to have Swallow Louie, my dad's brother, up to share with you on behalf of the family.
Wine, you know?
For those of you
The
that
red one.
don't know me, some of you, my name is Willie,
Get it, boy.
and you can see the resemblance between myself and my older brother. I mean, we're brothers and three of us. And I'm the middle brother, right? And I mean, we're different. I mean, he's taller, I'm shorter. And he's older. I'm younger.
That's messed up.
But he's always been my big brother. And I always looked up to him. And I've been, in here trying to think of a story that I can tell you because, there's so many stories, but I just can't remember. But I remember this one when we were, I guess we were still in grade school. So we're not even in high school yet. And this was at home. We were at Guam, right? In our house in Guam. And my dad was at work, and my mom, I guess she was having her hair done. So this was like maybe a little past dinner time. So there's three brothers. Okay? We have a younger brother as well. So three brothers, young guys in the kitchen. And we're starving. And my older brother, he's the older brother, big brother, yeah, look up to him, right? So we're all in the kitchen looking around for something to eat. So here's this pot on the stove. And I'm looking there, Felix was there first, he's taller, right? He looks in there, and he goes, oh God, it looks like ground beef, right? So, we start heating up the stove. And he takes the spoon and takes it, goes, man, this has no taste. Yeah? So we took out some salt, some pepper, and spiced it up, And we're all like, Sam, it's tasting better, it's tasting better.
With some rice.
And finally my mom comes home. She goes, sorry I'm late. What are you guys eating? He's like, no, he's on the stove. And she goes, God, that's like dog food. I got from the butcher some like scraps.
These are what it sounds like.
I look at my big brother. What he's done, with his kids. That's another thing. I don't have kids. He has all the kids. He has all the patience. I don't have any patience.
Oh my gosh.
That's my brother Ed.